Hi. Let's move the mic up a little bit. Yeah. What do you think of the mess? Pretty nice, right? Yeah. Yeah, welcome. You know what? I completely forgot. I'm so sorry. I was going to put some soft, chill tunes to go on in the background tonight. I forgot to put those crunchy grooves on. That's on me. Let me get some tunes going. Let's see here. Let's find something good to look at. That's going to be a later video I'll watch. That's a later wow, a lot of videos on YouTube popping up out of nowhere that I actually want to watch for once. Yeah, just open it up and there's everything. Let's find some good tunes, some soft lo-fi. Do you want some lo-fi, everyone? You want some lo-fi? Let's find something just to play, just to, make things chill. Because I'm not going to lie, we're just going to be chilling tonight. And you'll understand in a moment why we're just chilling, okay? Because I think it's about time I'm on an actual fully dedicated live stream to explain a lot of things going on in the world, okay? So what's some good vibes? You know what? Final Fantasy X is probably my favorite Final Fantasy of all time with their lo-fi. Let's just do some Final Fantasy X lo-fi. Because I think it'll make me feel good. I think I want to feel good today. And we don't need ads playing. We just want some nice, tasty, groovy tunes. Okay, let's just restart it. There we go. Not too high. There we go. There, okay. All right, that's good. That's fine. Hello, Cody. Hello, Brent. Hello. Tonight we're not doing any games. We're just gonna explain life and what exactly fully went down that leads us to where we are. I'm gonna explain why everything's a mess in the back, what's going on in life, last people saw me on the camera and it wasn't a pre-done video. I was on my way to another place. I was. For anyone who didn't catch the last live stream pseudo one I did on my phone in the kitchen, I did like a few weeks back when I was in the middle of trying to find somewhere to live. Y'all probably didn't see, some people probably didn't see that stream or know what's going on. So, that's why we're here right now. We're here to just explain, lack of better terminology, what the hell is going on? And that's something we're going to look into. Also, I was in the middle of I got off work late today, so I'm in the middle of getting everything looking good here. So while I'm at it, I'm going to take this live stream and at least, make it look good. Maybe that's about as far as I'm getting. Nah, you know what? This is a nice, easy channel update stream. We don't need to put fancy things in here. I don't need tags. I don't need linking things. I don't need none of that right now. I don't need none of that. What I need is to explain what went down. So, what I want to do tonight, maybe just an hour. We're gonna stream just talking, chilling. Probably just gonna talk about, for people who don't know or people still wondering, the specifics of what went down, where I am or what the future is, why I'm still in the same place, why everything's in a new location in here. What else? What streaming the schedule is going to look like coming up, because obviously for the first half of February already, that's kind of been all over the place. So we're kind of just going to figure out what's going on. And this is not the permanent, finalized, here's what we're doing layout of things. I have a lot of plans for what we're doing still. Like, I have a lot of setup ideas I want to do, but obviously, as you can see, we're not really there yet, so we're working on that. So how should we start it? Should we just go down the list? Should we start at the beginning? I really feel like I'm just repeating myself at that point if I just go over it all. But again, I guess I'm as a sorry for everyone for being gone for a little bit. I got Valentine's Day chocolate. I got chocolates for everyone. I'm redoing keto again, so it's not like I can just chow down on those. So you know what? Here. This is for you. Here, this one's yours. There you go. You got it. It's looking good. You got that? Okay. You got it. You're good. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Just even thinking about all it doesn't even feel like it was real what happened, but it is. So, man, I should have prepared for this better. I had something more to talk about, but the fact that I have music going makes it easier. So I guess we'll just start at the tippy top and work our way down. That's probably the best choice. You know what? I did a live stream on it, so we're going to skip that and go to everything else. If anyone has a question on what happened, I can answer. But for now, we're just going to kind of just, you know, talk about what things are looking like. Chocolate. That's right. Brent got the chocolate. See? Someone got the chocolate when I handed it out. So, what's the schedule going to look like now? So what's going on exactly? That is a very good question, because that is something that is a curiosity at the moment for me. Because at the moment, you've probably noticed Final Fantasy XI streams have been missed. The Final Fantasy videos for the month, some have been missed. I'm getting caught up on those. I'm working on it. What is exactly going to happen with the stuff that's missed, or what does this month look like, or what's recording going to look like for videos you're going to be seeing going up? Like, what's the dealio? So to that I say, I am going to be making things up. It's not like we're just going to sit back and pretend we didn't miss stuff. I do stick to a schedule, so I am going to start making things up. I do not enjoy the echo, but I'm working on it. Like I said, this is not the permanent everything. It's not I'm going to clean the floors and this is what it is all the time. No, we're going to be changing up some things and making it look nice. We're going to, because this right here, this is the door to the bathroom. Yeah, I'm not going to have the door to the bathroom just on camera. We're not doing that. We're not going to have the camera and all that. And there's more news to go over too. We're going to get to. It's been a while. So we are going to make videos up. Friday I said was always going to be whatever I feel like doing day for streaming. We are going to do some streaming, but I'm also going to use it to make up video days. So how it sits right now in my head, I'm probably going to make up some Final Fantasy 11 streams on some Fridays coming up. And I'm going to take some Fridays to just post Final Fantasy 11 videos that I've edited down, just to catch up. Because right now, again, sorry for the echo. I'm not a fan of it in general. Right now, I'm sitting at 2 Final Fantasy 11 recordings that I have not, I've missed, and I need to make up. And they won the votes too this month, so no matter what, one period has to go up. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is, since I have 3 streams to make up and I have 2 of these, I'm probably for the next while going to do, like, next week, Friday, it'll be a Final Fantasy stream. Then the week after that will be the video of Final Fantasy 11 video, Final Fantasy 11 stream, Final Fantasy 11 video, Final Fantasy 11 stream. I think that's the best way to kind of make things up. And then while I'm doing that, I have to plan what March's schedule is going to be. I haven't planned out fully what March is going to be like, but I'm working on it. I'm working on what March is going to be. I would like in March for State of Decay and Gears 5. Gears 5 definitely to start, and then State of Decay to kind of get going. But I have to take it one step at a time. Everything is still a process right here. I wish you could see the cleaner part of the house, because I have a new setup for the living room and everything that looks really nice. And then the new setup bookshelf is right here. The new cleaned out living room with the new layout is here. And y'all are just literally seeing the one area where all the garbage has been going. I feel bad because you guys are just seeing the dirty bad stuff and not that, like, literally, take a look at this. You're not going to see it that well from here on my phone. But I mean, like, if I do this, and again, you can't see it that great. You can't see that great, but boom. The new living room setup's looking pretty nice. See, it's all cleaned up and looking fine. Everyone's already seen what the garage, the bookshelf looks like. So it's like, things are looking nice. You're just seeing the worst part behind me right now. But yeah, so things are coming together. The streams and everything are going to get caught up. After that, I want to start doing something really fun on Fridays, but I'm not going to say it yet. A lot of people probably know what it is, but I'm not going to say it. I'm going to hold my tongue for now. So that'll be coming up. What else? Other than that, I guess I'll just mention this now since it's going to be coming up. I do have a housemate that's moving in. I have a roommate. It's someone that I've known for a while, and with the whole, not trying to freak anyone out, but with the money situation that happened with all the moving going on and all the money I sunk, it just came to the point where it's like, I need money. I need someone else to live here to recoup my losses for everything. So I have someone else who's going to move in, and they're taking this bedroom right here. The one over here behind this wall right here, that's mine. And they're going to live here. I've got my lease back here. and I had them sign as a roommate agreement for living here. So they're going to be moving in, and they're going to be, essentially, I've got them here to help me get some bills paid. I need to get some stuff done. That is Zenless. We're not playing Zenless right now. I just want to turn the volume down a little. There. But I'm going to have another person living here. It should not affect streams or anything like that. It shouldn't. Everything should still be normal. I plan on doing some changing for how the setup is here. It might be like this for a little while, but I don't want it like this for a long time. I have some plans. I want to do some stuff here. And, yeah, I don't really know how else to word it. I have some plans. The plans are still coming into effect, but this is kind of where we find ourselves at the moment. Expect in the next few weeks, things will slowly change and things like that. That's Sage's cat tray. As you can see, it's very worn out and bad. She's getting a new one very soon. Oh, speak of the devil, there she is. Hello, Sage. There you go. There she is. Hey, Sage. Yeah, I'm working on a lot of things right now. I'm getting things to work how I want it. But, yeah, that's the schedule plan at least. The schedule plan is to kind of get everything where we need it. Recording schedules, that's going to be around my roommate, trying to get that one to work. I have a few plans for that. When she's at work, I'll probably just record things I'm working on. Sage! That's right, Sage has come. Hello, Sage. Now she's just looking at me like, what? So that's how scheduling and videos are going to be looking for right now. Not too crazy, not too bad. Everything's right in the world. Next up. I don't know really what's next to talk about. I kind of wanted just to get on because I scheduled myself for this month to have a stream today. And I have the computer and internet up and working. Thank God. Internet took so long to get hooked up here again. Literally took about week and a half. It took a week and a half to re-get the internet hooked up here. It was horrible. I was going nuts. What else? I don't know. Videos are going to go up as they normally would. Right now, I'm going to be very busy working on the Final Fantasy XI video edits because those ones are from the first 24-hour live stream we ever did, so you can imagine how long it takes to start editing down all that information. So I'm working on it. That just takes a long time to do. In fact, I have to work on that tonight because I have one due tomorrow that I don't have ready yet, so I'm going to spend all night tonight working on it. I've also decided, ever since I decided to revamp the entire house, because a lot of this garbage is from resetting it, like the new TV stand is over here. A lot of the garbage, that's the stuff for the other person's room. That stuff's got to go in my room. Sage's cat tree has got to go somewhere. I'll figure it out. But a lot of it's just revamping the place, and yeah, that's why there's so much garbage here. I'm revamping it all. Hey, Frank. But it gave me some time to think, you know? Nothing like having some time to think when you almost end up homeless. You know what I mean? And I thought to myself, you know what? October through February, I'm always swamped with video work. I'm always swamped. Up until from the beginning of February all the way to Valentine's Day, I'm always stuck with so much work on my plate. I decided, you know what? Even though I'm still going to have a lot of work I have to do during those times, I think it's time I do a little bit of some me time, you know? So in no way does this affect the channel. Channel stuff's still going up like normal. It's still being done normal. But I thought to myself, you know what? In my free time, I want to sit down and with this huge collection of games I have and all the ones I got to work on, I want to take some time to work on some of these games I haven't touched. I want to play some games. I want to have some fun and just play some video games, just like I did when I was younger as a kid in my 20s. I want to sit on the couch. I don't have a couch yet. I'm working on it. I want to sit down, put a video game in, and play some video games. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to play anything long where I'm dedicated with friends with a never ending. I want to sit down, have a great story, and play some games. You know? I haven't touched Red Dead Redemption 2 yet. It's an amazing game, and I want to play it. It's right there, and I have not touched it. It's sitting right there. I have Red Dead Redemption 2. You know, I have Dead Island 2. All the Gears of War games I can do cleanups in. I have PlayStation, I have PlayStation games up the wazoo too, but 360 games up the ass. I bought a bunch of new ones. I've got like Anarchy Reigns right there. I got the Metro 2 right there. What else? I got Left 4 Dead 2. I could always do an achievement cleanup fine for. I got workout games like Fighting Uncaged, Just Dance games, Bullet, which is a new one I bought for the collection. You know, there's so many games I can just play to pass my time. I'm caught up in my Call of Duty stuff. I have Call of Duty World at War, so I can play that and continue up to Modern Warfare and go up the story from there. You know, I have things I can just sit down and play. You know, I love Helldivers, but Helldivers is going to be like a long-term investment game for me. You know, I love Final Fantasy 11, but I play it on stream. The games I'm going to be playing on stream for Fridays later on, I want to do them on camera. But you know, there's a lot to do. I just have a ton here to do, and I just haven't gotten to it yet. And I want to do it. I want to. So after everything that happened, I'm like, I think I earned a little bit of some R&R outside of camera. So when I'm not editing, I'm going to sit down and play some games, finish up Knights of the Old Republic, and just have not even limit myself by timing it and being like, okay, 30 minutes, and then I got to get back to some editing and doing all this, but sit down and actually be like, you know what? I'm going to take the day to just play Knights of the Old Republic. I just want to play a video game. I'm going to play a video game. That's what I'm going to do. Obviously, cleaning and everything's still a thing because now there's going to be someone else living here. You know, it's part of being a responsible adult. Clean up your messes when other people live with you. That's being an adult. You know, I can't just have Frank hair everywhere and clean once a week. You know, I can't do that. As you can see, like with the tufts of hair here and there. There we go, right there. You know, it just gets everywhere after a while, and I've been doing my best to stay cleaning for that. I want to get some better lighting. You know, I want to get some lights back here somewhere so I can have a better lighting setup so I'm not in the dark. My face isn't darkened every time. You know, the small things make things a little better. I just want to make it work. I don't know. I just felt like coming on for like an hour and just explaining everything before I get to video editing, catching up on things I was away for with the internet, and just do me, you know? I just haven't had the time to just sit down and just start working on things. And I can tell you right now, aside from vacation when the internet was gone, I've been jonesing to be working on videos. Said you playing with styrofoam? Yeah, you playing with styrofoam. Yeah, there she goes again. Yeah, I didn't plan on any games though tonight. I didn't plan on anything. I wanted to come on and say hi to everybody because I've been gone. You know, it wasn't even the video work that I was really missing a lot. It was. I love editing videos and just, you know, as a hobby, just doing that. But I really did miss just like the audience, the people, the communication, the streaming and playing games with people. You know, I did miss that. I miss playing games with like Pepita, TMC, when Lights was like, I missed that. I did. I missed the chat when everyone would sit here and we'd all talk about some random stuff and have a good time. I missed, you know, sitting here and having a headset on and just talking about things. I missed all that. You know, editing videos is fun. I like doing it, and I don't like being social normally, but when I'm streaming, I like to be social. So it was nice to actually sit down and do that. So I'm happy to at least be here again. I don't know. I wasn't in my best head, my best mindset for the past few weeks. It just wasn't. Such good music from X. But I just, you know, like without the internet or anything, I kind of fell into like not even a depression, but like a lack of drive. Literally just laid in bed all day and just didn't want to do anything. When I got up, I was like, okay, well, let's go make food and check the mail and get laundry going. And then it would be like, well, nothing else to do. Guess I'm going back to bed. You know, like when you have nothing to do, you don't really have a drive. But with the internet connected, I have video work I can do. I can play Zenless and have a good time playing Zenless. I can work on streaming. I can work on a bunch of things. And you just don't get that when you lose your drive or you don't have anything. You just lose it altogether. And it's just, it blows. Hey, Frank. Hey, bud. Yeah, the animals were just stressed out like the entire few weeks. They were stressed. Even now, they're still a little, they're not really stressed now. Not really. Like, they know that things are still changing around the house, but they're not sitting there like, what the heck is going on? Oh, I know flanking beans. I know. We're going to go outside soon. Daddy-o wanted to sit down and talk to the peeps. That's what he wanted to do tonight. Yeah. It's just nice to just sit down after work. I keep shaking my feet, so I keep shaking the camera. Sorry. I keep doing this. Yeah, but this background, I want to change it up a bit. I'm working on a few ideas to kind of have like some rolling walls, so I can kind of wall off this area so I have a nice backdrop. And then when I'm done with the walls, I can roll them back into the office. So my plan is, because the office is where everything used to be hooked up. You used to see where I was in my office. But now I'm out in my living room. My living room / dining room, but I've just converted it all into like one living room. Because I never eat at a table. There used to be a table here, there's no table. So I never eat at a table. And the person moving in doesn't either. I have an entire desk right here I do everything at. So it's like, you know what, honestly? If I don't need a table, I'm not going to put a table here. I'll just turn this all into one giant living area. One giant living room. If it was just me solo living here, I would turn the whole living room into a bedroom. This would be the entire bedroom, living room, office, all of it together. This is big enough to be all that, like a studio apartment. And then I'd probably turn each of these rooms into something different. Like maybe I'd use that one as a gym, maybe. I have a lot of gym material I had in there before I gutted it. The other bedroom I could use for clothes and storage and stuff like that. The office could be for like my actual miscellaneous outside of video office work. And then kitchen would be kitchen, downstairs is downstairs. Sage wants to keep playing with styrofoam letter. Today's the day she can do whatever she wants. She can do whatever she wants whenever, but she can do whatever she wants right now. Yeah, it's just a lot of things, a lot of ideas. I'm happy that I'm able to do things again, like online even. Actually, when I'm done streaming tonight, aside from just taking like 30 minutes to myself to check on my dailies and Zenless and just doom scroll through Twitter for a little bit, I'm probably going to start moving all the miscellaneous boxes that aren't unpacked yet and just put them in the office because Sunday, the new housemate moves in. And then when they move in, I want everything to be nice, cleaned, and in place so that they can figure out where they want to put their stuff. So I just want things to be looking nice for when they move in. But, yeah. Yeah, nothing too crazy, though. It's just, I don't know. Like I said, I keep repeating myself, but I just wanted a chance to say something. Because aside from a few posts now and then, I've kind of been a little quiet. I just haven't had the energy to do anything. But now I do. You know? Well, not really. I'm tired right now from work, but I'm doing good. I hope everyone's doing good also. I hope life is good for everybody. I hope I haven't missed much in the world. You know, when you're forcibly sequestered off of the internet, many things are different now and then. Seiji, what are you doing? Also, I have more space to roll around and do things now. Like, look at this. Look at this. See this? See? I can just chill here. You guys are never going to know when I'm wearing pajama pants now, by the way. You're going to know. Originally, I wore some pajama pants now and then. You never knew. Now you're going to know. Like, look at that. Let's see how far back. Like, look at that. I could just sit here and do a video. Or I can come up here to do a video. I have room around here. Now, when I get the actual backdrop I'm wanting done, there's going to be less room. But this is good for right now. This is nice. Right, Sage? That's right. Free range, that's right. I'm not locked in like a game of D&D where it's like, okay, your mobility is 1 square per turn or something, you know? It's like, nope, I got free reign. God, I just unlocked God mode in Minecraft. Come here, Sage. Come here. Come here. Okay, or not, that's fine. Yeah, I unlocked God mode. I can do whatever I want. Yeah. But there's a few things I'm working on. You know, a lot of things are still in the works. I have so much I still have to do. So many boxes need unpacking. So many small other things need to be done. Like I said, like I'd like to have some movable walls so I can like square off this area so that you guys can't see like what the housemaid is doing or the bathroom. You know, like it's squared off so that, okay, here, a nice backdrop. And I'll like design something for the backdrop, I'm sure. And it's like, boom, there you go. Now it looks nice. It's a nice backdrop, and I'm not invading other people's privacy that live here. I think that's a pretty good call. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, but other than that, it's just every day is a different day in paradise, really. So yeah. These tunes, man, these tunes. I was gonna go for an hour, but since I kind of got everything off my chest I wanted to, I might end it at 30 minutes. Like, this might be just a 30-minute stream of what's going on. Like, there's nothing really else to talk about, you know what I mean? Like, the one thing I will say that does irk me a little bit that I minorly noticed a little bit. Like, if I open it up and look at it right now on my computer, it's very minute, but it is noticeable. If I just refresh, I can see, not by a lot, but by a very small bit, you can tell the algorithm has a small shift when you miss a few days. Even if it's only a few days, the algorithm shifts. So you can see the little bit of change that's in there on the algorithm. I didn't miss a lot of days, but like streams, you can notice it with the streams with the algorithm. Algorithms are definitely also there for stream. Your streams will not be like recommended too much if you don't have a set schedule to kind of get YouTube accustomed to what you do. Also, the more frequently you stream, the more frequent you keep a schedule. Like, if I were to stream 4 times a week and it was scheduled for a certain time, that's going to have more traction than just like 2 times a week for this amount of time at this time. Like, the more you stream and the more regularly and frequently you have it scheduled, the more the algorithm plays ball with you. It's kind of like an adaptive beast that you kind of have to make listen to you by playing by its rules. And that's only if it wants to listen. If the algorithm don't want to listen to you, the algorithm won't listen to you. It won't put you anywhere. It won't. It just doesn't do that. It's a very odd thing, the YouTube algorithm. A monster, really. So yeah. I can't think of anything else. I can't think of a single other thing to talk about. Like I said, I'm very tired from work, but I scheduled it for today, and I've been calling off so many. I wanted to at least come on and do it once. Just to say, like, hey, I'm alive. Everyone's okay. No one's dead. Animals are safe. I'm safe. The back of me is messy, but everything else is nice and clean. So, yeah. Patooey. I got nothing else. The stream for Monday is probably going to be like normal. We're going to do Final Fantasy for Monday. I don't know. I'm going to spend this weekend and see if I can't find something to put for a background. I'll spend this weekend looking for something because I got a 3-day weekend. I have time. I can look for something. But yeah, I guess that's going to do it. I don't have much else to really talk about. I'm kind of lost for words right now because this was like a whim at the end of the day. Yesterday night, I told Sean, because I was talking to him, I'm like, yeah, I'll be streaming. And he was like, well, what are you going to be playing or doing? Unboxing some Magic cards? I'm like, nope, none of that. Just streaming. Like, what are you going to do? Probably nothing but talk. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really have anything planned. I don't have any ideas of what to do. Just kind of going to get on camera and show that I'm okay. That's about it. I know, Frank, you're tired and you want to go outside. I know. We're going to go. We're almost done. Yeah, Frank's calling for it. So, yeah. Like I said, Fridays or whatever I feel like. So we only went for 30 minutes because if I feel like doing 30-minute streams on Friday, I'm going to do 30 minutes. So that's what we did. So I want to thank everyone for watching. Thank everyone for making things possible. Thank the patrons for making things possible. And I do want to thank everyone who was worried and checking in on things when things went south. I'll be sentimental for a moment. It did mean a lot. It was an out of nowhere thing that occurred, an out of nowhere situation where I had to grow up and be a man for like 20 seconds of my life. No, I had the situation under control. I am able to adult. I am a big boy. I'm a 31-year-old man. But it was one of those situations where you kind of have to, just tighten up your boots and just jump in head first and start fixing problems, and then just hope everything works. And it did. And yeah, got some more of my stuff in my car out of storage actually today from my mom. She dropped it off so I can start getting that moved around the house. And then yeah, that's about it. But yeah, again, thank you to everyone who did check in, who was worried. It does mean a lot. Again, it was a freak thing that happened that we just didn't expect. Well, it wasn't a freak situation. People chose that path. But, you know, it happened. Luckily, I'm in good standings with the company and my landlords. So, here I am. Your gracious host for the evening is about to sign out, but he will be back on Monday. Every Monday, 5:30 p.m. Even on Fridays, 5:30 p.m. to whenever I feel like it. Or whenever I feel like getting on. It doesn't have to be 5:30. So, again, I already said it once. I'll say it one more time. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for making things possible. Thank the patrons for making things possible. Patrons open for anyone who wants to. We're going to be revamping it soon. And yeah, I will see you guys in a video tomorrow. And then I will see you again on Monday. I'll catch you all later. Love you all to death. See ya.